Hi friends, so what is ascension? I've recently discovered that the whole world, like I know it, speak about ascension. Just accidentally, I left a comment on a video recently and there were some deers, and I said to a friend of mine how lucky he is because the deers come to his house. And another friend of mine left a comment, said there are many accidents on the road because of the deers. So I didn't thought much about it and replied that this is not the they are not the deers to blame, because the deers were all before man, and man built the roads, the highways, and the motorways through the woods. And this is the habitat and the living room of the deers and many other animals. And so we drive and we hit the deers, we hit the animals, we drive them dead. It's not to blame the animals. No, it's not the guilt of the animals. Man causes all, and man is a disturbing factor in this life system. And then I thought further and left a comment in the Skype rooms. And it's because people don't realize, there are people who are talking always about ascension, that as long we don't see us as one, as long we separate mankind from other beings here, from other species, as long we see us as the crown of creation, in the whole cosmos, as long as we are far, far away from any ascension, because we really have realized nothing. What is life? What is the worth of life? And every living being is at the same worth for this planet. I go much further. I say every butterfly, every bee has more value for Gaia as every human being, because we're just destroying this planet, and a bee is a very important part of it. That's true, And so I don't know. Man takes this all from religions. Religions were built, were created to give man the right to do all on this planet, but we are not the crown of creation. We're just a part of it. And this 3D body which I'm wearing is just a tool of a soul. And when people talk about ascension and don't realize that they are just a part of the whole, and don't realize that all is connected and all have worth, and nobody has the right to occupy the living room of another person, or the living room of another being, another species. And first of all, mankind is the only species who claim to have the right to say that other species have no right to live. How strange is that? We say caterpillars or something are applied, and we must vanish them away. And then we have a big impact, because everything in nature is connected. When for instance there is a dark forest, because I don't know the words, not caterpillars but the little ones, and they eat the leaves of the tree, and so perhaps still the trees can grow like they want. And so this let enough light to the ground. And so the flora at the ground can grow, and in the flora there are little rabbits. And for instance, for the rabbits, bigger predators can live. When there are no rabbits, no lynx can live, you know. And this is something which is connected to the trees, to the leaves on the trees. And when it's too dark, there's no flora at the ground, no rabbits, no lynx. And people have to realize this, but we don't. Mankind is far, far away from any ascension. This is not a thing of the mind to understand all, you know. This is more a thing of the heart, because one wears this in the heart to let beings live, you know, live and let live. And most of mankind don't do that. It's a rather egocentric view, which we all still have, or most of us still have. And as long as this egocentric view rules mankind, any mass extinction is just imagination. And it doesn't matter, because we are all on our journey here. And it doesn't matter if there is any extinction for the whole we can witness or not. We have our personal journey here to ascend in our heart. And I want to repeat this old saying, they're only 9 inches from the head to the heart, but sometimes this can be a long journey. And I hope not for us, my friends. Namaste.